Welcome back to the show. I am now being joined in the studio by Chijioke Samuel, who is another Libyan returnee. Welcome,
Thank
Chijioke.
you.
How are you today?
Thank you.
Yes, Chijioke. So you embarked on that journey to Libya. How did this all start? How did you make the decision?
Well, first of all, I thank God for my life today, because when I was in Libya, I passed through a lot of things in my life, but I thank God that my life is saved. So when I was in Libya, I passed through a lot of prison over there in different highlands. First of all, I go to prison in Sabah. So after I finished the prison in Sabah, they now smuggled me through the desert when I was trying to go to Tripoli. I spent more than 2 months in the forest where they hid us, because they told us that they will kidnap us if we go through the main road. They have to be passing us through the desert. So they are hiding us different places before we spend 2 months on the bush getting to the capital. So that time they was giving us a little food to manage, no water to drink. We are not bathing. After everything, that's how we are sleeping in the forest. Till after 2 months, they now brought a diner. They start loading 16 men. They will arrange 8 men to keep their head this way. Another 8 men will cross their leg this way. So that's how they package us. They now use seven baskets of tomato basket to tie all of us. They use it to cover us. They now tie it rope at the up. So when we reach police checking point, the people cannot know that human being is under the basket. That's how they package us over there. And when we get to the Tripoli, it's only God that saves us. Because of how they tie us with the rope, we cannot breathe fine under the basket. Because if I thought that I know before, I could have raised my body up. When they tie it finish, I will lose my power. But I relax myself before they tie the rope. So when we get to Tripoli, they lose all the rope, we cannot get up. We relax there to get more power before we come out.
How long was that journey to Tripoli?
The journey will take like 3 hours.
But before you left, let's talk about you before you left for Libya.
Okay, before I left...
Nigeria.
Okay, before I left, I traveled from Nigeria to Cotonou, and then took a razor going to Senegal. When I got Senegal, I now met a Nigerian girl from Edo State. So she was looking at me, I was looking at her. She started laughing. I asked her, "Are you in Nigeria?" She said yes, of course. I asked her from where. She told me that she's from Edo State. She asked me, "Are you Igbo man?" I said yes. That's how I asked her, "Where are you going?" As we were moving with traveling bag, she said she's going to Italy. I asked her, "Italy? In this road?" I said, "I don't believe this." She told me, I said, "I don't believe this." She told me she's going to Italy. I said, "Italy that used euro currency?" She said, "Yes." And I'm confused. And I'm still thinking about it. I told her that I was living in a country called Cape Verde, because I traveled a lot before. I have been in Brazil. I speak Portuguese. I have traveled to France before. I speak French. After Brazil, there is a country called French Guiana. I was living there before. That's where I learned how to speak French. So when my family invited me to come back to Nigeria, that I'm the first son of the family, that I have to come and settle down in Nigeria, they want me to marry. Because all my junior brothers, they have married. They got 4 children, 3 children, even my mother last born. I have like 3 kids now. So they told me to come and marry in Nigeria. I told them that I'm having my white woman in outside country. They told me that I'm the first son of the family, that I have to come to Nigeria to marry here. They told me that they have found wife for me. I told them, okay, that what happened is that I will come. So when I come back to Nigeria 2014, that's my first coming back after 10 years when I left. Before I traveled for a long time. Since 2004, I came back 2014 during the Ebola time. So when I came back, I was planning for the marriage as my family told me. So I went to Idumota to buy the marriage stuff. So on my way coming back in the night from the Mandelas, the armed robbers attacked me under the bridge, behind CMS under bridge. They came out in group. They was diving the bag that I'm carrying, searching my pocket. That's how I lost the former paper I was using to travel out before. So I don't know what to do. I cannot travel through the airport anymore. That is how I now take off through Libyan. Now take off through Cotonou to be going to Senegal, to travel back to another country I was living, calling Cape Verde. So when I got myself in Senegal, so I met a Nigerian lady who told me that she's going to Italy, that if I make up my mind, if I can make up my mind to travel with her. I told her, please, I didn't budget for that. I'm just having money to go to Cape Verde. She told me that she wants to know if I will make up my mind to go with her, that everything is not money. So when I heard what she said, that everything is not money, I now make up my mind that if it's Italy she's going, that Italy, they spend good currency, it's euro currency, that I will make up my mind to go there. So as I have make up my mind, she now go to inside the garage and buy ticket of the Rolls going to Niger. So we now paid for Niger. From Senegal coming back to Niger, we spent like 3 to 4 good days on the road. So when we get ourselves to Niger, she now contact the sister living in France. The sister now send us money through Western Union. I now use my international passport to receive the money in Niger. That is why I now feel at home that the journey will continue. That's how she now used the money we collected from the Western Union. We now use it to keep on the journey. So from Niger, Yame, inside the garage, we now saw bus that are going to Agadez. So from Agadez, we land to Agadez on Friday evening. They now told us that we have to cool down till Monday before they will load heroes that are going to Libyan. So Monday evening, we now come out of the garage. We saw a lot of healers line up. They are loading it one after the other. They will fix a stick by the back of the heroes. Everybody with one stick to hold yourself. You'll be sitting on this stick. So that's how we continue the journey. So when we reach to Libyan, Saba, they now carry us to inside the big garage. The Arab man who come to welcome us over there now go and lock us up that we have to pay more money that we haven't paid for our journey. So when they lock us there, they started giving us food, small. When they cook the food, they will bring the small plates of food. A lot of people will gather the food. You take one hand to eat. That's what we eat for the night. The following day, they will come and throw the small bread to you. It happens that under 3 days to 4 days, I have slimmed down. So God's so kind, they now smuggled us to, that we are going to Tripoli, to the capital. So the money we control through our family. My junior brother was sending me money. If I want to receive money from Nigeria, somebody who lives in Libya that have an account here in Nigeria, my junior brother will go and pay money for his account. The person living in Libya will see the alert and give me through the currency of Libya, dinars. So that's how they smuggle us from the 2 months time before we get to Tripoli. When we reach to Tripoli, so they now arrest us in group. They go and lock us in big hall. When they lock us over there, they see my size. They started asking me, why are you big like this? They gather me, all the Libyan people, they carry gun. About 5 men, 5 Libyan men, they gathered me on my back, beating me like this, hitting me the gun, asking me, why are you big like this? Why? I told them that I'm a sports guy. That's my size. But why I had this stature is that I was doing sports in my country. So when I tell them that like that, as they started beating me, later after everything, they told me that now, that the people that is inside the hall before, that the people that control the hall, that I have to do challenge with them now, that I will fight with them. Who fall on the ground will be the next chairman in the hall. They bring out 3 Gambian men to fight with me. So I was catching those men one by one, hitting them on the ground. When I fought them on the ground, everybody was clapping. Libyan people, they carried their gun up, clapping that this is the kind of men they want here. They was clapping. Senegal people, they are singing in their own language. Gambia people, they are shouting, up Gambians, up Gambia. The Nigerian people shout, up Nigeria. So when I lift the boy and hit him on the ground, they now bring the other boy, making 3 boys that I fall on the ground inside the place. They will now say that I'm the ghetto boss. Everybody was happy. They are shouting that I will be the one to control the hall. So that's how they now trust me. I started working with them. If they bring food, I will be the one to be sharing the food. They now using me to treat the blacks like animals. So they now give me big stick. They told me anybody who make noise, I hit him. I use this stick, but I have human feeling. I don't treat them in that way. But when I see the Libyan people that they open the gate to come inside, I will get up with the stick, acting like I'm beating them. So, but they're using me in a way I'll be treating them in a hard way, but I don't need it in that way. Because if I beat anybody from Senegal people will shout that I'm beating only them. If I beat somebody from the Gambia side, Gambia people will rise up, they're shouting that I'm beating only Gambia. So when the Libyans come, that time if I see any Nigeria who mess up in front of the Libyan people, I will beat in a way Libyan people will say I'm doing my work. So after everything, they now brought a big power bike that I'll be using it. They don't want me to go. They want me to be working with them. They now tell me that I will start work with them to go and arrest anybody. But why I don't want that kind of work is just that they now bring their uniform. They show me the uniform. The uniform is black and white, like this new police uniform now. They now show me the uniform. They show me the big long gun. Is it AK-49? They show me how to control it. They show me the small pistol. They give me 3 guns. They bring out 3 guns. So I'll be using 3 guns. They told me if they want to go and catch anybody, to go anywhere they want to catch somebody, I will go with them. Anybody who mess up, I will catch them. They told me that I will feel free, that I will not be staying in the prison. They have a home for me. They show me the big power bike that I'll be using. And one thing to why is that if I follow these people to be doing this work, if they told me to shoot somebody, if I don't shoot, these people may shoot me. That is why I got so kind when the Nigerian government, the ambassador, now came to interview us in the prison. And I tell UN that, please, I need to get back to my country.
So at that point was when you decided that you needed to stop living that life and come back to Nigeria?
Yeah, that's when I decided that I will stop working with them. All right,
we'll continue with your story right after this break. So we'll go on a break now, and when we come back, Chijioke will still be with me in the studio. Please stay with us.
On Deji 3.